Oh, hey, good morning, survivors. How are you? Today, our vlog is going to be all about no contact and social media and all the stuff that goes along with it. All right, so let's get started. Oh, and I'm going to share a little bit about with you about my weekend so far as the Friday of it all. Anyway, morning, survivors. Once again, I'm up before the sun, and it's a beautiful Saturday morning. Happy weekend, everybody. Happy weekend. Up before this. So I'm going to grab my cup of coffee and we'll get started. So now that we've got the sunlight, we might as well do this, all right? So today we're going to talk about no contact. 10 things you need to know about no contact, all right? Let's do it. So one of my lovely YouTube viewers asked me to make this video specific. So this comes from my lovely YouTube daughter, Samantha B. Hello, Samantha. Did you take your vitamins? Okay, but seriously, Samantha wants to know, she says, I was wondering, would you be able to do a video about sticking with no contact and some tips on how to stop looking at their social media stuff? She says, like Facebook, Instagram, etc. She says, I still have her ex in her mind. She still has her ex in her mind and is fighting the urge to look at his Facebook. So let's answer that question, Samantha. So when we go no contact with a narcissist, what we essentially are doing is protecting ourselves, okay? So because narcissists are so toxic to our systems and because they do not change, at some point a lot of people just go, that's it, I'm done. I can't handle the abuse anymore. And that's when you go no contact, okay? In some cases you go no contact because the narcissist dumped you and you're done with the cycle and you're just ready to move forward, okay? So that is the definition of no contact. It means literally stopping all contact. It means blocking social media profiles. It means blocking email, blocking phone numbers, any way that person can reach out to you, you try to make it impossible. If they do reach out to you, somehow you ignore, you don't return phone calls, you don't return texts, you just stop. Now some people choose to go no contact by saying, I'm going no contact, don't contact me anymore. And some people choose to just go no contact by simply going no contact and not just starting the process and going forward, all right? So that is the definition of no contact. One of the things that happens a lot of times with no contact is that the narcissist will use a flying monkey, which is a third party, who is attempting to, in some cases, actually help, but what they actually end up doing is hurting because they start to, try to sort of put the narcissists, they'll communicate with you for the narcissist, and the narcissist will communicate through this person, so you have to really watch out for those flying monkeys. Sometimes they are nice people like your mom, or well, I don't know if your mom's nice, but you know what I'm saying, people that are in your life that you care about, and the narcissist has also done a number on them, so that's something to consider. Another thing you have to watch for is the hoovering, okay? That is when the narcissist will actually try to cause drama or whatever and try to suck you back in when you've gone no contact. For example, one of my clients had a situation where her ex would use his dog against her because he knew how much she cared about animals, and so he would call her, I have a problem with my dog, and she would help, and then she would get sucked back in. So that is one example of hoovering. Hoovering is just a situation where they try to get your attention by basically either feigning a narcissistic injury or some kind of drama or something. In some way they need you to be in their life for some reason that isn't to do with your relationship directly, and then of course they use that opportunity to get back in with you. So be careful of that. As tempting as it is to look at their profiles, you've got to avoid it, and here's why. Because number one, it's not going to do you any good. It's just going to cause you to keep obsessing about that person, okay? And number two, a lot of times, as you probably already know, narcissists are really good at making things look really awesome on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram or whatever. They're really great at making life seem perfect on social media when it suits them. And of course it suits them right now because they want to hurt you as you in your relationship. They want to get your attention, and so they might be pretending to be with other people or actually being with other people because they're narcissists and they have no sense of loyalty or whatever. And so if you're looking at that stuff, you might be thinking to yourself, gosh, why is their life so much better than mine? But it's not. It's all an illusion, just like it was when you were with that person. Okay, so the best and healthiest thing you can do is absolutely block them on all social media channels. Block them from your cell phone. block them from your email addresses, change those things if you need to, or if you have, in order to do that. But look, if you've got Gmail, you can set up a rule in Gmail to actually cause their email to be instantly deleted before you even read it. And I know it's really hard to do that because you're so curious about what did they say. It's a natural human thing to feel that way, but the fact of the matter is that if you don't block them, you will not continue to heal, because you will continue to, in a way, allow them to control you by not separating yourself. Because as the longer you focus on the pain of what they're doing without you, the longer you focus on the issues that you're dealing with them, the worse it's going to get, the more difficult you're going to find yourself having. The harder time is going to be for you to heal. You've got to heal, and the only way to heal with a narcissist is to move on from the narcissist. And if you've already done that, you've got to stop focusing on what you've still got to deal with. You feel me? You don't have to deal with a narcissist anymore. This is an opportunity for you to move forward in your life and not stick with the same old stuff. You feel me? You know me, I don't just tell you things without explaining why, right? Here's the thing. There was actually a study done in 2012 that of people who had broken up with exes, just regular people, not all narcissists, but even in just regular breakups, the researchers found that people who stalked, quote unquote, Facebook stalked their exes, they had a harder time getting through the breakup. Of course they did, so, it seems almost therapeutic sometimes to look at that stuff, but especially in the case of a narcissist, but really in any case, stalking your exes on Facebook is unhealthy for you, and in fact has been proven to show a decline in your mental health if you do that and focus on that. So think about that. There's science behind it. Just block him or her on Facebook. So how do you resist the urge to do it anyway, huh? Well, you gotta just do it, my friend. It's like an addiction, okay? So rip it off. Rip off the Band-Aid. But really, if you're not gonna rip off the Band-Aid, here's what you do, okay? If you need to take a social media break, do it. Do it. Don't be scared. I suggest you just block them and move on and think about other things that aren't them. Maybe you want to start playing Candy Crush or some other game that takes up your time. I personally think it's a waste of time, but I have a lot to do in my life. You know what I'm saying? I suggest instead of playing Candy Crush that you consider journaling or doing something that's actually helpful for your soul. But whatever works for you, my friend. A lot of people find that video games are great for taking their mind off the immediate pain that they're dealing with. So something to think about. Another thing you can do is, get up and move. Do something to distract your mind. Do the Four Corners thing. Look at somebody else's profile. Stalk somebody from high school instead. I'm just kidding. Don't stalk people. But basically the point is that you have to distract yourself enough to not want to do it. And even if you have the urge to look, tell yourself, I'm going to do it. I'm going to look, but I can wait 20 minutes. If you can wait 20 minutes to look, you probably can change your mind in 20 minutes. All right. The point is, looking at someone else's social media profile, especially a narcissist, when you've broken up with them, it's sort of like trying to get a drug fix that isn't quite getting it. Like as if an alcoholic were, going to drink a near beer or something, that has like 0.1% alcohol. Here's another way you can distract yourself. I've got a free book right now at booksangiewrote.com. Actually, it's an ebook at Amazon. Take Back Your Power, How to End People Pleasing, Stop Letting Life, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, read it. It's free. Go download it right now, booksangiewrote.com. It's only free through Monday. It will go back to the regular price of $4.49 on Monday. So be aware of that. Anyway, again, that's on my Amazon page. You can either just go straight to Amazon or you can go to booksangiewrote.com and that'll take you right to my Amazon page to pick up your free copy of this book, okay? Now I'm going to go ahead and tell you a little bit about my weekend and then I'm going to wrap up for the day, okay? So here we go. Let's do it. So this is actually a little book that my husband got with his work award. I thought it was really cool because it's kind of really positive thinking stuff. So I thought I'd just show you guys that really quick. All right. And today is my son Noah's birthday, so I'm so excited. We have a party coming up for him tonight, but last night we went ahead and let him open up his little, one of his presents. So that was kind of fun. I'm going to show you that really quick here. And also, we visited Sophie's school yesterday for Near and Dear Day, and I'll show you a little bit about that before we go. All right, here's Noah opening his present.
Well, that's not what I expected.
What is it?
This is what Naya and Sophie wanted to do.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Since they like to do towels, I'll probably do it with them.
Cool.
Oh, yeah, you could do it with wonder what that big
No, I'm not actually super excited about it. Is this a tool set?
Mm-hmm.
It's like a tool set. Wow. Microscope kit. Oh.
Yeah, that's a microscope. He's a really sciencey kid. Anyway, this is Sophie's school. That's Bill and Sophie. We visited for Near and Dear Day yesterday. It was super fun. We got to have breakfast with her, and then we went to her classroom, and we got to play a game with her and her fellow students and her teacher. It was really a lot of fun, and we really enjoyed it. So I'm always happy to get to learn more about my kids' school and education and things like that. I think it's #1 priority. So, yep, school. So that's the weekend so far. After today, I'll keep you posted. All right? Have a great weekend, everybody. And remember, if you're trying to stay no contact with the narcissist, block them on Facebook, block them on Twitter, block them on Instagram, block them on your phone, block them on all the social media apps, block them on WhatsApp, block them on your text, block, block, block. Don't focus. Don't look at the things that have to do with the narcissist. Stay focused on yourself and loving yourself, because you're worth it, my friend. Have a wonderful weekend, everybody. Thanks for letting me be a part of your life today and a part of your recovery. Talk to you soon.